my most distinguished colleagues, gentlemen of the press. My name is Honorable Uchenna Harris Okonkwo. I represent the people of the Idemili North and South Federal Constituency, and by the grace of God, I am the Deputy Chairman of this committee.
Good afternoon, colleagues, members of the press. My name is Regina Tume, representing the good people of Bokotaka constituency. I'm from Benue State and the chairman of this committee. You're all welcome. I will hand over to my deputy to continue because, as you can hear from my voice, I have a beautiful voice that is still beautiful to let me hear today. Over to you.
My Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the press conference by the House Committee on Food and Drugs Administration and Control. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with deep sense of responsibility to the people of Nigeria, high respect for and total submission to the rule of law, that we have come before you this afternoon to brief you and Nigerians on the blatant show of disregard for the laws of the land by the Director General of National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, Nafdac, Professor Mojisola Christiana Adeyeye. Recall that the House, in the resolution NASS CNA 35 volume 100, dated 21st March 2024, in consideration of report of the Committee of Food and Drug Administration and Control on the need to suspend the ban imposed by the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control on the Satchet alcoholic and less than 200 ml PET bottles, brackets HR 1602-2024, directed that the ban should be lifted because of wrong timing and unstable state of economy where unemployment rate is staggering and inflation rate is soaring, while the poverty is on the increase with paucity of forex to do business. The agency in question was duly served with the resolution that was passed on the Committee of the Whole on the floor of the House, but to our greatest surprise, no action till date has been taken to implement the resolution and comply with the directives 2 months after it was passed. You need to be told, dear Nigerians, that the Parliament is the centerpiece of our democracy. If the Nigerian Parliament, that is the fulcrum and the giant of Africa, democracy, is abused in this manner, the future of African democracy will be doomed. The committee regrets the sudden deteriorating mutual relationship between the agency and the Parliament, which is counterproductive to the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We view the Director General's action as a direct affront on the rule of law and the People's Parliament. If this display of impunity is allowed to go through, it will set a dangerous precedent for future abuse and disregard for legislative directives and set a pace for undermining our hard-earned democracy. In view of the above, which clearly suggests her insensitivity to the plight of Nigerians, undermine the authority of the House and defy the rule of law, we make boldly several categorical assumptions. Dear Nigerians, we come before you as a cry because we, as the centerpiece of democracy, we as the Parliament, we have done our necessary work, we have done our necessary job. But as it is now, we see that there is non-alignment with the direct agency in which we oversight, this committee oversights. There is non-alignment in moving forward with reports that were passed on the floor of the House, which is a total affront on the legislative arm of government. Dear Nigerians, we are gathered here today to tell you the truth and to tell you that we stand by the rule of law. We are all together in this, as you see here, myself, by the chairman and my colleagues. We are all together in this, and this trouble has berated us and has put us in a place of bad outcomes as it is. Dear Nigerians, we do recall that the DG, Professor Adeyeye, also went on the newspapers to undermine us, undermine our responsibilities, undermine our oversight function by in question, and I state, also undermining our great nation by stating America is something special, but it is because the system allows you to think, in quotes. Dear Nigerians, I don't believe that we are in a system that doesn't allow us to think, and if it is that the DG in our nature feels that America is more home to her for someone that has been there for 37 years, then please, if you want to do like Americans and obey the laws, because I know on Congress of America, if a law is passed, it is abided by whatever agency that follows it. So you that have been in America for 37 years and feel that America gives you an avenue to think better, why don't you do like the so-called Americans in your home country that we so love? Dear Nigerians, like I said earlier on, I share this plight with my fellow colleagues, and I cannot speak alone. I will let my distinguished colleague to say something on this topic as we continue to deliberate further and call for further action on all the reports, all initiatives that are supposed to be passed and supposed to come from this legislative arm of government. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, the men of the press. First of all, I have to commend your efforts for being here today to hear our voice. And I want to use this opportunity to commend our dear president for what he's doing in Nigeria. But to be very fact on this issue, the DG Nafdac is the enemy of this country. He's the enemy of this country in the sense that he's depriving the youth of this country that are engagedly employed by the manufacturer of this country to disengage by having a threat on national security. If most of those people are engaged by those people that have those companies, they are the Nigerian manufacturers, there must be a serious threat to Nigerian security. We know what we did as a National Assembly member by appealing to the labor leaders, by appealing to the manufacturer of Nigeria, by the intervention of the chairman of this committee, so that they will not go to the streets, so that the NSAS will not come back again. See the condition we are finding ourselves, and billions of factories are closed for months. You are the one that give the regulation in all these companies that open today, and all these companies properly supervised by your agency, and you went back to claim that the 70 ml alcoholic is banned. In what form? It's not that it's hazard to the health. You say they have effect on the children. There is no evidence. You have a reason with this manufacturer. They should create an awareness, which they have spent almost about 100 millions in creating awareness to the public of this country, while the young children should not engage into alcoholic. You are unable to arrest those that are doing illegal manufacturing. They are still doing it today. But those that are doing rightful one by the law, you are able to ban them by creating more problems to this country. It is an enemy to the government of President Ahmed Tinubu, because Tinubu has bring his renewal for us. We are privileged to be a PC member. And what he's doing, nobody can come to destroy this government. The duty of Nafdac is not supporting this government. It should be called to order, because so many people, Mr. President, honor the resolution of the House of National Assembly at any moment, because it's a product of National Assembly. How can the DG of Nafdac, after the chairman called him, discussed with him, and he had with the leadership, and he goes out there to continue bounding and creating more problems for this country? Go out there. You can watch some clip where some people were agitating the videoing. It took the pain of the chairman to travel to Lagos to address the people why they should not go on the street. It took the pain of the chairman to go to Abuja to address the people not to go on the street. And today, the ditch of Nafdac will come to tell us that he's experienced in America. We are not talking of experience in America. We are talking of the Nigerians, the problem of Nigerians. If God had made us to campaign for our president and elect him, and somebody will be there, he doesn't even have a party membership, neither registration on INEC. He will come there to decide to fall this government. He cannot work. We are the legislators. We stand to protect this government because we have 3 organs of the government: the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. And they have contravened the law. If the regulation you pass according to the act, and you are the one that gave them the license to operate, if they have defaulted, the next place where you can go to stop them is judiciary. You have no right to just come. Up till now, so many of these people that have invested billions of naira in their factory are crashed down, and they are Nigerians. We should take over it, and let's look at the circumstance of the condition of this country now. What we are passing through, if not the intervention that the Mr. President is bringing,